What's going on, y'all? So listen, y'all, I fucking love this show. Okay, listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Insecure Season 2, Episode 4, Hella LA, okay? And let me tell you something, bitch. I was down laughing from beginning. I thought last week was a funny ass episode. I think this week Justin topped it, especially that scene at the end. I fucking love Kelly. Okay, Kelly is a friend that everybody needs when you need to bring her out on special, no, not even special, but certain occasions, because you just don't know how the bitch will act. Okay, but you know every time she comes around, she is gonna fucking make you laugh and do some shit that's just gonna keep all the comedy going and not be so serious and keep the fun going. Everybody needs a friend like Kelly, okay? A drunk ass bitch just don't keep everything fucking flowing, all right? You know, she can contain herself a little bit, but she just hilarious with her shit. Okay, so this episode, it really wasn't much to it with the girls and everything. We got Kelly and Molly and Issa meeting up at Molly's house. They're about to get ready to go to this kiss and grind, right? You know, I guess it's like a little single thing, you know, just having fun, little day party or whatever inside this club or whatever. And they waiting for Molly to get her ass together. I love it when she came out there. Issa was like, okay, you gonna do that into that and that. You know I can't dance up in that. Okay, I love that part too. But when Molly go back there get herself dressed, come to find out, Issa's supposed to be meeting up with some boy that she met off of one of these little dating apps. Bitch, my shirt all twisted and shit. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, some dating app that she's supposed to be on or whatever. His name Felix. Why she tell Kelly that? Kelly was like, cause she said he got like this classy, sophisticated name, Felix. She said like the cat. I said, bitch, I forgot about Felix cat. I used to have a Felix cat. Every fucking thing. It was little Lulu and it was Felix the cat. Little Lulu, little Lulu. Listen, that's throwback. That's throwback for the youngest that don't understand. That's early 90s, late 80s. Y'all don't get it, okay? Look it up. Look it up. It was some good shit. But you know, so they trying to meet up with that and they gonna go there. Meanwhile, you got Lawrence getting ready to go kick it with Chad because Lawrence is in his own place now. And Chad and him, they finna have this little hookup. Chad about to get the weed man and all this shit. You know, everybody just getting ready for the weekend, I guess. So just finna have a ball out time. Okay. So they finally get to the kiss and grind spot. You know, everybody's cool, having a good time. They liking the vibe and everything. Issa like, bitch, if I was single Issa, you know, you remember how single Issa was. That was like single Issa would have been up in that pool by now, okay? So right now we just know that everybody's just finna let loose, okay? We not finna be all tight knit. All right. We see a different Issa than we saw last week when Issa was out here trying to start her whole phase and she was in the club and she was trying to flirt and stuff. You know, she couldn't do a worse shit. She was really bad at it. And then when we see her and they finally get to their table, which was like 15 miles away from the dance floor, you know, she was like, I see you over there. I might let you hit. You know, it was cute. I was like, all right, you coming into your own, bitch. Come on. All right, maybe because she got her friends around her, she's getting a little confident. And, you know, everything is going smoothly. Did you see when the girls popped up at the table? Them bitches popped up at that table, okay, and tried to sit down in their section, and they said, girl, you can get the fuck up. And it was like, we don't want your table, your cheap ass table anyway. And Asa was like, at least we got a table, Fashion Over ass bitches. Let me tell you something. Fashion Over been taking over from the 99 to the 2000s, okay? Like, I'm so tired of seeing they fucking ads on everything, on Instagram, on everywhere. Now they made it all the way to a mention on Issa show, okay? But how the fuck you gonna call it cheap ass table, whatever fuck you talking, when you was up here trying to steal the seat, bitch? Okay? But she got a table, but you ain't, alright? So you could try to sip on they liquor too. Girl, ain't nobody trying to do no shit like that. You get your ass pop ho. Okay, before that, Molly's friend that popped up last week at the cupcake shop, he popped up this week too. Okay, so we got another little story arc that's going on with Molly. All right, Dro pop up and was like, "Look at y'all up here looking like Destiny Child." Kelly said, bitch, who Michelle? I said, y'all gotta stop this, okay? She gonna point to Issa and say, you Michelle. Issa stuck up her middle finger. I was like, you know what, Issa? You done already met 2/3 of Destiny Child, and I'm pretty sure they watching. You gotta slow down on these jokes, okay? Y'all gotta stop doing this to Michelle. Like, Michelle is out here trying to live her best life. You know, she got a little boyfriend that she putting on display and shit. She happy as fuck. And y'all still making these jokes. And I'm still laughing at it. But I'm still like, ooh, y'all got to stop doing Michelle like that. Because she is a sweet, kind-hearted individual with the Lord on her side. Okay? You got to stop it. But it was cute. I liked it. Y'all saw how Kelly was like, selfie. And they always about to get a selfie. And she said, move, bitch. Kelly been drinking the whole day, okay? So you need somebody like that to just loosen up the atmosphere, right? Just know that it's going to be a fun time, okay? So while this is going on, we see Lawrence, you know, he's in traffic trying to get over there to Chad's place or whatever, and it's blocked off because it's this bikeathon thing that's going on for 24 hours. So a lot of the streets are blocked off in LA, and it's causing a lot of, you know, congestions and traffic jams and all this shit. We see some people all of a sudden just going ahead and making a U-turn to go back or whatever. Like 2 or 3 cars go, okay? And then when it's Lawrence who actually decides he listening to the rap music, got it bumping and everything, he decides to go ahead and do that U-turn too. All of a sudden, just by coincidence, who pops up behind him? The fucking cops pull him over. I said, ain't this about a bitch? But y'all saw what Lawrence did. Lawrence turned that rap music off, put that seatbelt on, and turned that goddamn turned to some classical music and turned the volume down, okay? And so the cop pulled up and was like, so you know what you did? You up here, you in a hurry. Okay, where you all to? You making an illegal U-turn and all this stuff. I mean, asking him all these questions. I said, bitch, could you just say, you know what you just did, right? You made a legal U-turn. Can I get your license and registrations? Hello. All right. You ain't gotta ask him where he going, where he from, what you doing, how old are you, how tall are you, bitch. Look at my license and you will find all that shit out. Okay. I said, Lawrence, chill out, bro. He was scared a little bit, and it was understandable with all the stuff that's going on, especially with the shit that just happened this past weekend. You know, it's just crazy how they show, you know, a light hearted side of it, but also implemented that fear factor that's still there. You know, we black people, especially black men at these days, you get pulled over, you don't know whether or not it's gonna go the good way or the wrong way, okay? You can have all your stuff, and you saw how nervous he was when he was giving him the license and registration, that his ID and stuff started falling out the pocket and everything, and it fell on the floor. And when he was about to, I guess, try to get it, he was like, keep your hands where I can see it. Okay, so he just hurried up and put his hands on the steering wheel, like, bitch, you ain't finna get me. Okay, and so he was real stern with it, like he was about to do some shit. I was waiting for him to call him a nigga. I mean, that's just the environment that we live in right now, that we have to think that way. And so he come back later and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna let you go with a warning. And then all of a sudden the cop called himself lightening the mood, I guess, showing that, oh, you know, let me be buddy buddy with you because I see you from Georgetown and you went to this school and I went to the other school and my school kicked your school ass and all this stuff. You know, I was like, I still be nervous. Lawrence gave off that nervous ass chuckle like, right. Okay, thank you. He was like, get on out of here. I said, Lawrence, put that shit up and drive the speed limit out of this bitch, okay? But he told him he was going to the grocery store. So, do he go to the grocery store? Yes, he goes to the grocery store to get some liquor, right? So he's in line. Told you when he was in the car getting pulled over by the cops and he asked for his license and registration, his ID and stuff fell out, or his card, it was his bank card, I think, and his ID or whatever, it fell out on the floor. Okay, so he ain't had the money on him to pay it, and then it was like $40 something, 46.15, I think, something like that. And it was people in the behind him, and he was making a joke about the little dum dum lollipop in his pocket or whatever from the doctor, and it was these 2 white girls behind him. And I said, Jesus Christ. Now last week, after Tasha cussed his ass out. And to be clear, let me tell you something. I was looking at this interview or whatever with Tasha because I got to find the channel. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but each week each Monday after each episode premieres, mm, a few of the cast members from the show who play prominence in the episode, they sit down and they discuss it and they discuss their characters and whatever. And so on that episode, talking about Tasha, because I said that Tasha is partly to blame for the shit that went down. People was trying to, just make it like Lawrence is really this fuckboy. Yeah, he is. And as if Tasha was just, she was led on. No, she wasn't led on. She knew what was going on, but she the one that fell into a relationship type vibe. She knew what it was, and she was moving too fast. And even the character Dominique, I think her name Dominique Perry, she said that about the character too. What I was saying in the video last week, she said the exact same thing. So there's that. But listen, I said when I seen the little white bitch or whoever that girl was that was at her at his job that came up there on that thing to get him to come back down to the rest of the group, and I was like, don't fuck her. Don't fuck her. Y'all had alcohol in y'all system. She was like, Gary's lit. I said, y'all getting too friendly. Don't fuck your coworkers. Don't do that shit. Girl, I said the same thing in this. And I said, don't fuck these white girls. Do not fuck these white girls. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. I don't trust them. They was too eager to pay for his shit. Okay, right off the bat. They was like, we got it. We got it. How much is it? Like $15? They was like 46 something. I was like, okay, we got it. So they get out on the parking lot. I'm thinking he's gonna give them the money or whatever. No, he don't want. They don't want his money. They want his dick, bitch. And I said, God damn. God damn. And Lawrence being a man with the possibility of a threesome coming through, of course he's gonna jump on that shit. He was telling them, I got a thing going on with my friend, and it is what it is. Later on, they wind up going to one of their houses or whatever. And the girl had the weekend plan. Okay? And this whole scene was like a deleted scene out of the movie Get Out. Because I'm just sitting here like, something is off about these girls. All right? Lawrence, I know you want to hit this shit because it's a fucking threesome, bruh. Sometimes I think like a nigga, okay? So I was like, hey, do you, bitch, but not with these hoes. Not with these hoes, because they seem like they on some other type of shit, bitch. All right? Next thing you know, one girl trying to do the redhead one. She trying to do the small talk, and she trying to do the foreplay and dancing. Oh, you like the weekend and all this stuff. And you saw how sloppily she fell on him trying to kiss and be seductive and all that shit. And I said, girl, if you don't get the fuck up out of here with this shit, I said, if it was anybody, let a black bitch would have been doing something. Girl, they would have already had Lawrence dick out, And I said, come on, you're doing too much and you're taking too long to get to the point. All right. So they smoking weed. I said, first of all, you smoking weed from strangers that probably could have been laced with some cocaine and some other shit, because they was sniffing cocaine after they got through doing what they was doing. And I said, girl, I ain't got time for this. I don't have time. Next thing you know, the other girl come over there and they start kissing, and I was sitting here like, okay, do what you do. But I still wasn't trusting him. Okay? And then they ruined it when we get back to a scene and we see Lawrence's bucket ass naked on the bed. One girl is riding him and the other girl is riding his face. And I was like, okay, do what you do, bitch. You better handle that. I mean, you better rep a fucking Zent, okay? But what was throwing me off was because earlier when they was kissing, one of them was saying something about a black guy. They said LaMarcus or something like that. And then after that, when she was fucking, when they was actually in the process of having sex, okay, they was moaning and shit. If y'all ever looked at my videos from the past, I've said shit about this, like, I can't stand certain type of porn, especially some straight porn with some white people. I'm not gonna fucking lie, okay? And some lesbian porn, because when they be moaning, yeah, 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 give me that cock, oh my god, it's so big. I be like, bitch, that is so fake. Y'all get turned on by that shit? That would have made me go like this. Dry me up, okay? Come. Bitch, just keep your mouth closed, okay? Oh my god. Because it's fake, all right? If I was a nigga, that would have made me go soft. But then again, it probably, y'all into that shit. But I'm just saying, for me, that just don't work for me, okay? So, let me suck your cock. No, bitch, let me suck your dick. Okay, that's what you supposed to say when you with a nigga. But then what threw me off, and I was really like, it's time to fucking go. But I knew he wasn't gonna just climb up out the puss like that. Cause hey, bitch, you already there. When old girl was like, yeah, just put your black cock up in my vanilla pussy. I said, you're what? Excuse me? So this is what we're on? Oh, okay. This is what I said. Lawrence, get the fuck up out of there. And then all of a sudden, Lawrence came up in the bitch and I said, bitch, where's the condom? Please tell me you had a condom. Let me tell you, from episode 1 to now, bitch, from last year to now, we still be thinking, are y'all wearing condoms? Or, is it implied that condoms have been used? Or is Issa on birth control and shit like that? But even if you're on birth control, you getting random dicks and random puss on you and all that shit. You should be wearing a condom and protecting yourself and all that stuff. But who fucking knows? I just hope he's strapped up, because these look like some thirsty ass trapping assholes that's gonna try to get a black man for what he got. All right, they was doing some shit. Then the other girl was like, let me go. I want to get my turn. He couldn't get it up. She was like, he's soft and all this shit. It was like, man, I thought black dudes, they dick stay hard and stuff like that. He was like, I just came. Give me a couple of seconds or whatever so that I can get this shit back going. Get mad, talk about something, I want to get something to eat. And then start naming other niggas that they done fuck. Like, really, black niggas that they done fuck. Okay? And said, oh, they did this and they did that. And I was like, and then they sniffing coke and talking about food. And, they was texting Chad at first, and he was all, the Jerome, like, yeah, nigga, get it. And he calling him like, is it all done? You got that shit? The attendant that was in that bathroom waiting for his fucking tip, listening to what Chad say. Chad is an asshole, but I freaking love him. Him and Kelly, they play off each other. He is the Kelly for Lawrence, okay? But really, really ignorant, all right? But that shit happened with him, and we found out when Chad was talking to him, he was actually sitting outside Issa's place, his old place. I said, what are you doing? Finishing jacking off or whatever? I don't know. Issa out here trying to move on. Lawrence, he just trying to go back to the past. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. Can y'all niggas be sitting at y'all old ex's house like that? Be honest. Women too. Be honest. You done rolled up on a nigga and be like, I know that bitch up in there. He better not be fucking no hoe on the sheets that I brought, And I brought this nigga towels and shit. That bitch up in there probably eating off the spoons that I fucking. I should have took that shit when I was gone. Fucking bitch. Y'all know y'all be sitting there doing that shit. But anyway, moving on from that, back at the club, Issa she's outside in the courtyard, and she's waiting on Felix. Felix pop up after she texted him and told him where she at. He pop up, decent looking black guy. I seen him in a commercial or something one time. Okay, I think it was an Apple commercial, something like that. But they're both a little awkward. And we understand why Issa is awkward, but then we understand again why Felix is acting awkward, because of the simple fact that Issa is not the same way or looking the same way her profile picture was. As if she was supposed to come with the exact same thing on, hair the exact same way. He gonna say something, your hair is different. She was like, yeah, I kind of switched it up. Well, can you switch it back? And at that moment, I was like, Issa, it's time to fucking go. Okay? And she entertained it for a couple of more minutes. He gonna say, is that how your voice really sound? I mean, I didn't expect it to sound like that. I said, bitch. And then he gonna say, well, I'm meet up with some other people right quick, then I'm come back to you. I said, Issa, let that shit go. Mind you, earlier, she also runs into Daniel. Well, she don't run into him. She sees Daniel in the club with his people. But he hadn't noticed her at that moment. And then she goes over there and she's telling what's her face, telling Molly what was going on. And Molly was like, so what you want to do? You want to handle it now or what? So they talking about the whole thing. It was like, do you want to get back with him? All this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, Issa, why are you making a big deal about this? Because Daniel didn't even know that you were there. He never spotted you, or they never put it out there that he spotted you. You spotted him, and he was just minding his own business. I ain't finna let no nigga fuck my fun up. Bitch, I ain't finna make me have anxiety or whatever. We fucked in the past, and we fucked and broke up my relationship, and I said what I said. It is what it is, okay? You ain't finna stop me from having no fucking fun. She said, let me go over here and take care of this shit. I said, why do you need to go over there, Issa? Please explain that to me. Daniel didn't even know she was there, okay? He was like, oh, okay, she talking and, making her fake ass conversations and then apologizing for the way that things went the last time they seen each other. He was like, it's cool, it's whatever. And you can tell he has no hard feelings and he understands because she was in a relationship and what they did was wrong, okay? So why would he be mad? I mean, I know she said you was just an itch. I was trying to scratch, but get over it. You should have went there, okay? But while in the rest in the club or whatever, Molly is kicking it with Dro. They up there talking, they dancing. The DJ, I blame the DJ for this because the DJ had Lil Jon and the East Side. Listen, back in the fucking day, early 2000, y'all remember Snap Your Fingers. Just that. And did a Pool Palace. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Y'all remember Cherish back in the day? Come on now. Lil Jon and the East Side Boy. Paul Wall. Not. What is, no, Sean Paul. Sean Paul. Not the reggae artist, but the one that was in a group with I can't remember the other one name. But y'all know which one I'm talking about, okay? Um, they used to have some cuts back in the day. Yin Yang Twins and shit. Now, let me tell you something. Early 2000s, 90s, when they had the fucking ratchet music, the ratchet music was the bomb, okay? I don't know what this ratchet ass shit is today, but back then, the shit was the fucking bomb. They doing they shit and all that stuff, and Molly shaking her ass all on Dro, and I'm sitting here like, Dro is a married man and you know his wife. What's going on here? And then all of a sudden, slow motion for me. I said, damn, the DJ doing this shit on purpose. Let me tell you something. I would have had my big ass on that motherfucker. And I don't even fucking dance like that when I go out, bitch. But put some drinks up in my goddamn system and you put them old cuts on, bitch, it's on and fucking popping, okay? And I'm sitting here like the DJ just fucking it up for them right quick. I said, Molly, you better not slip back into your old ways and fuck this nigga, okay? But oh no, Molly said Dro approached her and basically was like, you want to get down? Because we got an open marriage. She was like, wait a minute, what? Now, see, that's where the discussion comes in at. And she was talking to Issa and Kelly about this. But they was like, so what you gonna do? And so I know a lot of people may feel a way about open marriages and I guess for some people when they look at an open marriage or when they decide to have an open marriage, it's like we agree that you can have somebody when I'm not there or whatever because the wife was out of town. They have their rules and regulations of what you can and cannot do. And I'm like, whatever, I'm not here to judge nobody because I really have no problem with shit. People are so bent on being traditional, whatever, but it takes a lot of people, I mean, a strong person to be able to deal with having an open marriage. But then that shit don't make no sense to me at all. I'm gonna be quite honest because why get married if you feel like you need to cheat on her or not cheat but have sex with other people? And I mean they giving you permission and that's fine, if that's what you with or whatever, that's fine. How come you just can't be in a polyamorous relationship where you guys are, having well, it's more than one people in a relationship. Now I'm cool with that, and I know shit like that happen, and I've seen some successful relationships like that happen where it's not just two people in a relationship. Bitch, it'd be like three, four, but that's a lot of fucking effort. Okay, I ain't got time for it. Okay, I already got to deal with one bitch sensitivity. I ain't got to, add another one in the fray. Bitch, I just want to fuck you. And I just want to go home. Like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But she was trying to fill out what to do with that. And I know it's going to be some questions and some, things said in the comments that I probably don't agree with. I'm not necessarily here with an open marriage. Now, if you in a relationship and y'all not married, and if you have an agreement like that, why call it, just say that it's a polyamorous type thing, okay? Um, or don't put no label on it. Because I don't know. If all I can say is if everybody involved agree with what's going on in the terms, have at it, okay? So it won't be no confusion or whatever. But her whole thing was she was trying to figure out what she gonna do. And my thing is, no, okay? If it was anybody else, like a stranger, or not necessarily a stranger, somebody that she was really trying to get to know, then yeah, maybe I wouldn't care if she would have went on ahead and fucked him. But this is Dro, a friend of hers who she's known for a minute since they was in college, and she knows his wife. I wouldn't step over that line. And I'm so glad when they went to that restaurant and he texted her, she texted back saying that she was just going to head in. You know, mind you, Kelly was dancing with some dude at the club. They all met up at the restaurant afterwards, right? And Kelly was sitting there next to him. You got the other dudes talking about something. Now you see the Lion King. It is like something of our generation. You know what I'm saying? Let me break this shit down. I said the Lion King. And then we hear Kelly over there talking and asking old boy, so if you can do something, and she just goes completely silent. And I said, what the fuck is going on? Because then all of a sudden, like her eyes roll. I said, this bitch is getting finger fucked under the goddamn table. I said last week we had the vibrator going out. This week Kelly is getting finger banged under the table. Bitch, what's gonna happen next week? And Daniel was up in there too. And they just so happened, Daniel and Issa just so happened to be facing each other. And he was like, ugh. Because Issa was like, what the fuck is going on? And then Daniel texted her and said, Kelly getting finger banged. She was like, ain't this about a bitch? Issa go over there to Daniel table. I was like, oh, that was the fucking best. Anyway, you guys tell me how y'all felt about this episode. I loved it. It cracked me up the whole way through. Let's discuss in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.